Welcome to the Shit I'm 30 podcast. This is the weekly show where we discuss and share our unfiltered opinions on topics such as mental health, relationships, sometimes it gets a little kinky, and we talk about sex, parenting, and so much more. With me, your host, Carla Ramirez. Now, my goal is to get rid of society's expectations about where we should be when we're in our 30s and just free ourselves to live the lives that we've always dreamed of. Now, friends, remember, it is never too late. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Shit I'm 30 with me, your host, Carla Ramirez. Another week, another quarantine, another episode where we can kind of get rid of what's going on in the world just for a little bit. And disengage, is that even a word?
Yeah, I think I heard that word before.
I think I've heard it before. If not, we're going to add it to the fucking dictionary.
Exactly.
And just kind of just have fun with it. Today is a little bit different. I do want to say that we have a virtual live studio audience. So shout out to all the patrons that are here.
Yay!
Shout out to all the fans and friends of Krysta that came and joined as well. This week we have, again, a repeat guest on the podcast.
Yes.
I usually don't bring people on too often, like twice.
I know. I'm so fucking special.
I know. So I have Krysta Monet. She is the host of now, because back then it wasn't, but now she has a whole popping podcast called The Feminine Truth. And she's also the CEO of 9 and North, which we talked about last episode. It's a full service public relations and branding company. You're here out of Orlando, Florida. So you're down the street, but COVID.
Yes.
So we're on Zoom.
Safe.
And you specialize in damage controls of niggas that can't keep their dick in their pants. No, I'm just kidding.
No, for real. But for real, though.
For real. Media placement for people that want to be around, personal branding, and she's just influenced. She just does it all.
I do it all.
You bring people the coins, honey.
Yes, I do.
The coins. So thank you for being here today.
No, thank you for having me again.
Of course. We're going to go ahead and start the show off with the shit you should know. And I thought this was funny. And I saw it like probably about 2 hours ago. I was out grocery shopping and I'm scrolling on Instagram. And we're seeing here in Florida where I think we're going to get shut down for real this time.
Really? Because you know they be playing.
They do, but it seems like they're taking a little, like these, COVID is getting really bad down here. And we're going to blame it on all the New Yorkers that came down here with COVID. Totally going to blame them. I don't give a fuck if it's real now, but they did it. So now we're like, our kids are getting really bad. Now they're making me wear a mask in public places. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, fine. I'll put it on. So the sex club in Soho is opening back up. And they're going to follow some social distancing rules.
Hold on. What fucking sex club?
Isn't
Am I not a member? What is this? Wait a minute.
Let me know if you're going, but you have to follow social distancing, this is the part that I was like, that's an oxymoron, because like sex club, social distancing, how is that going to work?
With my dick inside of you.
Right. I don't know. Maybe if it's like a little, I don't know. So basically, it's a members only sex club in Soho. It's called New Society for Wellness. They're going to reopen, but they have these guidelines. They have mandatory temperature checks at the door. First, if I'm like, at restaurants. If I'm excited, don't you get warm?
Yes.
When you're ready to get it in?
So
I think your temperature rises. So you might not don't be excited when you're going in.
Right.
The next
be
rule.
Fucking neutral.
You have to bring a separate change of clean clothes in a plastic bag.
Oh, so, like daycare. Like when your kid pisses on themselves?
Yes, just like that. Number 3, you have to wear a mask, and they have their own branded versions of mask and gloves. So you really don't know who you're fucking. You're just going to see their eyes. Perfect.
What?
Maybe that's a kink. Who knows? You have to use there's going to be sanitation stations throughout the space. And there's a policy of no new sex, which means you can't hook up with anyone besides the partner you came with.
Without a mask.
That's what the fuck I was thinking. So why don't you just fuck at home?
What? If I'm to a sex club, I want to fuck somebody else.
So what I'm thinking is, it's probably just one of those, I think it would be kind of a fantasy of having other people watch you.
But so he go fuck his wife, but go watch me fuck my dude.
And then get corona cooch, because somebody's gonna get corona in there. So you're
gonna if he coughed, then I'm like, damn, babe, we too close. We gotta slide over from there. got corona.
Maybe it's just like the act of seeing somebody else have sex while you're having sex with your man or your girl or whatever it is. So you can't. I think it's dumb. They also have virtual sex classes and virtual strippers. I can just go to Instagram for that. So I'm just thinking
go to Pornhub.
Pornhub is free and you can't catch corona.
I go there at least once a night.
Once a day? You really go on there?
Yeah.
Pornhub? Do you have the Prime membership or whatever it's called that was free for 3 months?
No, I should have.
You didn't know about it during COVID? They were doing the 3 months free.
Damn, I could have got some like extra exclusive shit. I watched the same like 4 videos.
Oh, you got them saved?
Yeah, they always like get me off like immediately. Like I can't get through the whole video. I don't even know what the end of those 4 videos is like.
Do you like storylines or do you go straight for the action?
See, okay. At first, I used to like storylines because I'm like, damn, I need to know why they fucking, but now it's just like I just like straight for the action, but I only watch lesbian porn.
Really?
Only lesbian porn. And
do you like women?
I think they're attractive, but I've never been with one.
Do you want to?
It's a fantasy of mine. It's definitely a fantasy. And I tried it once, but girl, I was scared. I don't know. It's something about real life coochie in your face. Yeah, I was like, ooh, it's for real.
I thought about it before. Not really. Like I'll see a video and I'm like, oh, okay. But then I'm like, me and my mouth.
Right. That's it. I'm like, girl, when she had that real life coochie in front of me, I was like, ooh, like I know what comes out of there.
All of a sudden
I have one.
Yeah, no, I don't want that shit.
I can't do it. I was like,
do you have a private browser so people don't know what you're looking at?
I do. I look at it on my phone and I look at it on the private setting.
There's a private setting?
Yes. Like you literally, like on your phone, open Safari. Yes. Look, open Safari. Hold on, look, I'm about to do it with you.
I'm on Safari.
Then like go to the bottom where it says, like if you were to look at like your different screens that you have open. Okay. And you see private to the left. Oh, look, my video already up. This shit is crazy. This shit is nuts. Get out of control.
I didn't know this.
Yes. Yep. That's why I watch all my porn.
I wonder if my boyfriend got that. I'm finna go check.
I know. Go check on his. I haven't done it on mine, but my friend who does my stuff in my computer, like if I'm like, I need help, so he'll remote into my computer with Zoom. And I looked at porn one time on my computer and he was like, what the fuck you be looking at? And I'm like, hey, you're supposed to fix one thing.
Your business.
Right, one thing. You're here for one thing.
I actually like this. Thank you for giving me this because I do watch it as well. And I don't say one. I never know how to get back to one that I like ever. But it's because as soon as I'm done, I go clear history in my settings.
Right.
I clear everything because I just know I'm going to put something with a P and it's going to pop up.
Yep.
Or like I'm going to open it because it's happened to me before. So I was like, fuck that. I don't want that shit to happen to me. So thank you for the tip. Private setting on, you just schooled us on the fucking iPhone rules.
Yes, girl.
I did want to talk about only one political thing, like leaving sex for 2.5 seconds before we come back to like dating and stuff. Well, 2 things. One, we're in June, so it's National Pride Month.
Yay.
And on June 15th, you're talking about the fact, you love your porn. So shout out
love me some scissoring. Thanks, ladies.
So it is the Pride Month for scissoring.
Yes.
On June 15th of this year, the U.S. Supreme Court amended the Civil Rights Act of 1964 to incorporate the LGBT community, so stating that they cannot be discriminated against at work. And I already thought this was a thing.
Me too. Hold on.
But no, because it's like race, sex. It's never sexual orientation. So they could discriminate. I didn't know that. So it just became that right now in 2020 is when they legally are receiving federal protection, and Trump is upset about it.
Girl, he be so mad about everything.
I think Trump is the funniest man alive.
He is fucking hilarious. I think so too. Funny. He's hilarious.
You have to laugh at this stuff. Did you see the video when I think it was in Tulsa where he threw the cup?
No.
Girl, he was talking. He was drinking. He was doing his little like, he just stays like this.
Yeah, that's how he does.
And he loves you because he wants people to keep like cheering him on, and then he threw the cup. And I was like,
like, what the fuck just happened?
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yo, he is I can't.
I
know. He's hilarious,
though. He's really is.
Hilarious.
But shout out to them being able to, get this law passed, which I figured like it should have been passed already, whether you believe or not, or agree with someone's sexual orientation or what the fuck they do in the bedroom. Right. It's still basic human rights, and you shouldn't have to do your job. I did have, which, I'm going to invite them to come and do an episode soon. It was a couple that I know that are married, they're lesbians, and they went to a certain church. And they wanted to participate in the kids group. Like they wanted to run a kids, and the church didn't allow it. And because they are gay. They can do anything else, but it was like kids and another thing. There's two ministries that they couldn't do. So I wanted to talk to them about that. But, you shouldn't be denied a job because of your sexual orientation, or like get fired or get discriminated against for because you go home and scissor somebody because you go home and get it in the booty. Like that's not your fucking business. You're working on the computer 9 to 5. Okay. Especially when men can't give us orgasm. 75% of us can't get orgasm from penetration. So yes, that's a high percentage. So if they can't give us a fucking orgasm and I want to scissor somebody, I still want to get fucking paid. Right. Damn. Okay. Oh, so by the way, everyone that is on here right now in the live recording, I do want to let you know that there is a section of the podcast called Unsolicited Advice. So if you've never heard the show before, you can right now via Zoom enter a advice question. So if you have a question that you want us to answer, if you're going through something with a friend, family member, or just a sex question that you want to ask us to answer for you, since it's going to be, more of a sex thing. If you want to be anonymous, you can remain anonymous. You're going to be sending your message straight to May. So look for May in the participants, and you can send her a private message. She will give it to me, and then you can tell me if it's anonymous or not. Or if you don't mind not being anonymous, I will go ahead and add you to this chat, and you can turn on your video and speak to us, and you can do it like literally live and get advice from us. So yes, this will be in about 30-ish minutes. We'll go into the unsolicited advice. So get ready, get your question together, get whatever advice you need, and we can answer it live for you. And I feel like I like giving advice, but live is going to be kind of fun. So I know, think about it. You have some time to figure it out. So today's discussion is about micro cheating. Have you heard of the topic micro cheating before? I have not, and I'm so excited. I was going to say, Carl, what the fuck is micro cheating? Because I got to know. Did you consider yourself a cheater? No, I've never cheated. Okay, cool. Ever. So the definition of micro cheating is small things you do that could have an undertone of infidelity without ever physically crossing a line. So AKA the cousin of cheating, right there, but not quite there. So I'll give you an example. Or the cousin of emotional cheating. So for example, you specifically dress up every time you're going to run into a specific person. You're like, I'm about to see Johnny down the street. Let me make sure that I put some eyeliner on and my hair is on point. You think that it's not gonna hurt anybody. I just want them to see me cute. Right. You go to the corner store and there's this real cute boy there, and you're like, let me make sure I throw a little lip gloss on, or like my titties is sitting high. You just want their attention, and they're not your significant other, but you want their attention. So what do you technically consider cheating? And obviously you haven't heard of micro cheating. So what do you consider full on cheating? Okay, so now that you explained it, I definitely micro cheated before. But it's crazy. The story is nuts. Definitely a micro cheater. So my ex-husband, he actually, I don't know if he slept with the girl or whatever, but he actually cheated, told me about it, and told me about her. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it too. So I made him watch me get dressed up to go out to eat with this guy who was my ex. But wait, did he know you were going to go eat with somebody else? Yeah, I told him. I said, so what panties should I wear tonight? It was this whole thing. I watched him literally. Yes. I was like, I'm going to wear a thong. He's like, you don't wear a thong for me. I'm like, too late. So I literally let him watch me get dressed. And he let you leave the house? Yes. Because he had no choice. Because he had done it, so it was like a punishment? Yeah, exactly. And I went on this date. We went to Bahama Breeze in Altamont. Bro, I love Bahama Breeze. And panadas and that jerk shrimp with the bread. And you dip the bread into the... Ooh, I'm a fat... Oh, I'm fat. I want to yes. right now. So who have you micro cheated with? I'm trying to think like who. Definitely in school I've done it, and I can remember like there was a guy that I knew that would come fix certain things at the pawn shop when I was married, and when I knew that I had to call for like certain things to be done tech wise, IT, I would make sure I had like a cute outfit. Sometimes I would come with like the pawn shop shirt or like in sweatpants, like I always am. I haven't changed much, but those days I would put the jeans that make my booty look big, and by then my titties was done, so it was like they sitting high.
Oh, your titties are good. Your titties are done.
Oh yeah, my daddy paid for them, girl.
My daddy paid for my tits. I'm so jealous. Girl, I've been looking into that, so I'm really like obsessed with tits.
I gave you my doctor's info. He's it's 10 years, baby.
Damn, they look good. I thought they were yours.
My thing was I needed to find a doctor that made sure that they looked good. I'll give you all the info. Don't you worry. Yes,
thank you.
So who have you micro cheated with? Do you remember a specific instance?
I just think that was the only time. Because I'm never in a relationship. So I only had like probably 2 of those in my life. And
I don't know if you've talked about it or not on your podcast, but weren't you talking to someone recently?
Yes. So
is that over?
No, I talked to this guy now.
Okay.
So he's just amazing. But I haven't micro cheated or anything because like he's just like all I see right now is just like,
are you
dude, like I don't know, but he is like lit as fuck. So I ain't trying to lose that. I'm like,
this is so different because last time we talked, you're just like, I don't like anyone. I don't want to be with anyone. I just want to fuck.
Right. And now I'm like fucking and like eating well and getting held sometimes.
Oh,
this is cool. I like
you get to cuddle.
Right. I'm like, this is nice.
Amazing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, micro cheating for sure is one of those places that like I think sometimes we might do it subconsciously.
Yeah.
But because we know, but with even though it's subconscious, we know that we shouldn't be doing it because if our man were to ask us, why are you putting like that extra perfume on or whatever, you would know. So someone in the comments says that they micro cheat every day and they are single.
Shit, that was me then. I used to micro cheat my ass to VIP. I used to micro cheat my ass.
Word, you're right.
Yeah, so I guess, because I mean, we used to, come on.
You worked corporate at some point, right?
Yeah, I worked at corporate. No, nobody was cute at corporate.
Oh, bitch. I did have this guy.
Really?
So when I used to work at this company called LHH, I won't say the whole thing, but you guys probably figure it out. That we had one of parts of our company was in Canada, and we had this controller in Canada. He would come down, and when he first started coming, I still have
right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I had a picture at some point that he was a white man, but he had like dark hair. He could pass for like Italian. I don't know. At that point, he was just fine. He was fine. So we had a Christmas party, and which I don't wear dresses, but I had me a bodycon BCBG that I spent $250 on. Okay, but I was in my heels, hair done. I looked good to be around all these white folks, but because I needed him to notice me, he never paid me no mind.
They never really do.
He didn't get $3 about me. I just wanted to go to lunch with him one day every time he was in town, but none of that. None.
Just see.
I micro cheated big time with him. We would have lunch during closing, and I would make sure I sat next to him. And do you need anything? I forgot about him.
And put your nice tits on his arm.
Over him.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that I had like less. It was button open.
Oh yeah,
my blouse every time.
Like,
he was around.
Sorry, just shit keeps falling.
Do you need some bacon?
Yes, sorry. I don't have that problem.
Put your face right here on my cleavage.
Right, that shit goes right there and go right the fuck out. Like, I have no fucking cleavage, bitch. I'm like, damn, that shit just fell on the floor. Give me some tits.
Stop. But it goes with your body.
See, I don't know. I gotta ask New Bay. I gotta finesse me some. I gotta micro cheat me some titties tonight.
Your fucking tits,
right?
So there's some people that think that micro cheating is a term created by insecure people. Do you agree with that? Like insecure folks that are like, whatever, you just trying to look cute for somebody else. Like, do you see that analogy?
No, I think it's a thing because let's be honest. Like, females were more emotional. So if a guy figures out, if your man finds out that you're doing the extra little shit to get another man's attention, that's cheating. Like, you might as well go fuck him.
Sure. It's true.
Because, I mean, in his mind, he's like, you might as well fuck him.
You are trying to get their attention, period, point blank. Like, you're lacking something.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get that attention, what you gonna do?
Exactly.
Because you could only...
worse and worse.
You can only poke the bear enough, and you can only play with fire before you get burnt.
Yep.
So it's like it starts with the hair, starts with the perfume, then you put the lingerie on. Oh, but the lingerie is already on, so maybe he can see it real quick.
Yeah. And then once he starts, what if he gives you attention? You're not gonna not take it,
right?
You know.
Oh, and then he might just show you a big old dick,
right? Next thing you know, all down here.
Like I actually fell and slipped on the dick. My bad. All of us are fucking micro cheating,
right?
So it's a natural emotion to think that people are attractive. So is there an okay amount of micro cheating? Because you can look, I mean, I've gone out, honestly, I can really truly say in the past year, I'm so blindly in love that it's I disgust myself.
Oh, so cute though.
Haven't seen one guy that I can remember. Maybe I have subconsciously and don't remember, but there's not one man that I've seen I've been like, damn, he fine. Not one. Have you since you've been dating?
Not really. No, because he just feeds all of my needs that I was looking for in somebody else. So, I mean, like, I'm sure it's other men that are more attractive than him or whatever, but it's just like, he feeds all of my needs. And I'm like, so, I mean, somebody else can come, unless it's the guy from the 365?
The movie?
Yeah, unless he comes. Yeah, then I'm out.
Bye. I'm so done. I think it was the Shade Room or Baller Alert recently did of men, how they've aged. And it was like Morris Chestnut and all these, oh girl, they've aged so good. I was like, I did look at them and I'm like, wow, they're cute. But it's like, I don't want them.
Right. Because they're not going to do for you what your man does.
Not at all.
Yeah,
especially once you find. They're not going to do for me what they do for their women anyway. So
exactly.
I guess I don't think it's okay, and I don't think it's an insecure thing to feel some type of way. Because if my man gets out at the gas station and some girl walks through and he's just like, "Oh, let me open the door for you. How are you? How's your day, bitch? I'm gonna fuck you up."
Yeah, then I'm mad. Like, she can open her own door
all day.
Yeah,
because like when bitches say certain things, they be like, "Oh, hey, babe." I'm like, "Who's babe?" That's my babe. Bitches, watch your babes around me and my man, because don't you babe him. There's no extra flirting. There's like, I like your hair. Oh, you mean my hair? My curls? Because I know you're not talking about his dreads.
Right.
When other bitches try to do this little micro cheating thing, I don't like it. So I figured it's wrong. It's not insecure.
Yeah. It's not right.
Yeah, no, it's wrong. It's wrong, period, point blank. So one of the thing is that I want to talk to you also about was like female sexual confidence, how like confident you are, because it feels like men are a lot more confident sexually than women are. And it took me and the times that I've talked about sex during this podcast is because of my age. And I feel like my sexual confidence came with age. So when did it come for you? And why do you think men are more confident than women? Because it took me a long time.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I had this conversation on my podcast with a sexual confidence coach, and I've always been very confident, like sexually. Like, I mean, I remember as soon as I can go to the club, like they would always say, "Oh, here she comes," because we know she ain't gonna have no clothes on. Like, I would literally like walk out in my drawers, like for real, like no clothes on, like in my drawers with some fishnets and some heels. And I was just
you were the fishnets girl at the club.
Yes, I was that girl. I was the fishnet girl, and they're like, "Oh, where is she at? Oh, she's on a pole somewhere, wherever, pole, DJ booth, whatever, and she's super sober." Like,
so is that just regular confidence, or is that sexual confidence?
I think so. And in the bedroom, it was kind of like the same thing. Like, I was always very confident as far as sex goes. Like, I did have a guy like recently, well, before this guy that I had sex with.
You take away that recently.
Right.
It was a long time ago.
It was a while before you. Okay. Right. So when you listen to this, it was before you. So, but he told me some shit, and I was like, ain't nobody ever tell me that. He was like, and I'm gonna say this because it's hilarious. He said after we had sex, dead serious, he was like, I was a little disappointed in your arch game. I was like, excuse me? My arch game? My arch game is perfect.
Bitch, you sat here like a cat for the next 3 nights.
Right, I was sitting there like this. Books on my head and shit. My motherfucking arch game. The fuck? Are you kidding?
So that low key, since you do say that, there's been times like during sex where they kind of like tap your back and want you to like arch a little bit more, and I'd be like, damn, but I already thought I was arching a lot. Like that shit was. I thought I looked like the bitches in porn, and they wanted me to do more. I'm like, you want me to break my back? How much more arching do you want?
Exactly. I'm like, first of all, you had me against the headboard. Like, how much more could I go? Like, relax. So that was the only thing I think that time that was like my sexual confidence was down a little bit. But other than that, I mean, I guess
you feel like you've always been that bitch in the bedroom.
I've always been that bitch in the bedroom. Like, oh, I mean, except with head though. I was really not confident with giving head.
Really? That's my favorite part.
See, that's what everybody said. Like, I literally had my gay cousin teach me how to suck it.
So I think I learned when you said you watch lesbian porn, I used to watch gay porn for the dick sucking aspect of it. They know how to suck a mean dick.
Right. See?
So I learned. I definitely learned through there. But you said you talked to a sexual confidence expert?
Yeah, she's like a coach.
Chelsea
Page, I think. Yeah.
That's so dope. So what about during the topic that you were talking about in that time, there's anything that surprised you or you're like, wow, I didn't know that she said?
Yeah, it was more so like I knew women had struggles with their sexual confidence, but I didn't know it was women that were like me, like that didn't have kids or that were younger. I always thought it was something like with like women who were either cheated on, like wives who were cheated on, and I'm like, okay, I can get that. I understand that, you know, like
sure.
Right. And they didn't, or women that had like 3 or 4 kids and their body changed, and then you know, he goes out and cheats with somebody younger and thinner. So I'm like, okay, totally get that. Right. So, but I didn't think that it was like women like me who was also struggling as well, who didn't have necessarily body confident issues, but it was just like a mental thing. Like the O face, that was another one. Like,
what's the O face?
Like your orgasm face. Like a lot of girls didn't want to orgasm because they didn't like the face that they made.
So sometimes I will put a pillow over my face.
Really?
Like, girl, cover up. Like, please, because I know I'm ugly.
I'm all ugly. I get strong as fuck. Like there's like, yo, bitch, you're like the Hulk in this bitch. I'm like, oh, really? Wow. It was like, yes, like you take a dude out. So,
well, damn. that's dope though. So I didn't realize that there would be something such as a sexual confidence coach. So she makes women feel more confident about themselves.
Yep.
I would think like social media makes it really hard, right? You're looking or they're scrolling through social media and they're seeing all these bitches like bodies done, huge asses and stuff. Like even with Wax, I'll talk to him sometimes, and he says that he's not big on big asses. So when I see like a slim thing passing through with curly hair, I'll be like, don't look too hard. Are you looking? Because I think I gained about 20 happy pounds. Are you looking? Does that make you excited? Please tell me you didn't look twice. We were at the park the other day and there was a girl working out. I don't know if it was her boyfriend or her coach or whatever, but you could tell she was like a track athlete. That huge curly hair and a bun, and her body was like literally like a track star. And we were walking by and I'm like, I hope he doesn't look that way because she's really pretty and I'm out here.
You're really hot.
She's really pretty. Don't look. Please.
Right, cover your eyes.
Right, but I can see how sometimes I'm like, damn, like when we get to the room, I'm like, am I still attractive? But he makes sure to let me know like all the time that he's attractive. He's like, I'm so attracted to you. And it's like the fact that I have to run away from him. So there's also Molly on Insecure is a virgin in real life. And there was an intimate.
Oh, excuse me?
She is?
That? No.
Yeah, Yvonne. She's a virgin.
God bless her soul. I did not know that.
Yeah. She's there. She has so like dope. 2 degrees and it's like crazy. It's crazy. Like she comes from a Nigerian family. So they were very strict and they didn't really believe in the whole like acting aspect of it. So she definitely is a virgin. So she had an intimacy coordinator on the set for sex scenes because she don't know what the fuck to do because she's never had sex before.
Wow, that is so dope. I need to be one of those. I need to teach some virgins. Well, apparently not the archery game, but some other stuff.
There's some other shit you can teach them. Yeah. So she's like, there's literally people that teach you how to do all this stuff, like an intimacy coordinator, because you're waiting until marriage to get married. So then if you wait till marriage, you're waiting to marriage to get married. You're waiting to marriage to have sex. So if you wait until marriage to have sex, the first night, is the intimacy coordinator going to be there and show you how to do this?
Right, because I mean, for real, that all go out the window.
How do virgins on their sex night do this?
But you know, have you ever watched what is it, Love After Lockup?
No.
Well, it's like this show. So this girl, Megan, she was also a virgin and her dude was getting out of jail.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. So I'll never forget, now that you say this, she was watching like a video, like I guess she bought a virtual course, and the girl, like, to get ready to, so the lady was teaching her how to ride, how to like arch so you could get the D from the back.
I'm sorry, but you can't go and ride and take dick from the back when you're like off the
exactly. No, just lay there. You figure it out. Girl.
You're going to be in pain, baby girl.
Yes, you are not going to be hopping up and down on no D.
Like, hopefully the first night is just a little fingering and him eating something, because
right. Whoa. That was intense. But yeah, I remember her taking a class because I was like, damn, how much is that class?
I actually do know a girl, which depending on how many sex shows, I don't do a lot of sex like conversations, but I could do another one. There's a girl actually that does full on sex classes, like dick sucking, writing 101, like everything. That's with all, she's like all into that's exactly what she has. I call like sexual. Fuck, I can't remember her name on Instagram, but maybe I'll reach out to her one day to teach us how to do certain things, because maybe there might be some things that I might need to do a little different.
Yeah, you should do a little class. I'll come. I'm gonna pop this for a rip. Gotta pull some tricks out the back for this dude.
Okay, I'm gonna go give you a few scenarios. We'll go right back to micro cheating before we go into unsolicited advice. So if you guys have asked May any questions, let me. I guess May will let me know if you guys asked anything. But we're about to go into that in 2 seconds. I'm gonna give you 2 or 3 scenarios, and you let me know if it's considered micro cheating. Okay. So you're more excited to call the person you may be micro cheating with about great news that you just got instead of your significant other.
Definitely micro cheating. Yeah, well, hold on. Cause then it could be somebody that just understands more. Like if you got a promotion at work and your bae don't really know like what you really do, or, he can't relate to that, but you're telling your work husband or whatever they call him.
Right.
That, and they'll understand. So I guess not really.
I guess that analogy, because I remember with my ex, I actually was still really good friends with my ex before him, because we were like really good friends. So all my exciting news, especially for podcast purposes and business stuff, I would go to him first instead of my boyfriend, because I would tell my boyfriend, he'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, they don't really get it.
They didn't care, or I felt like he didn't care. So this other guy's like, oh my God, that's dope. So why don't you do this and start giving me ideas? And I didn't consider it cheating at the time. But now when I think back to it, I'm like, maybe.
Is it? Because I do that all the time, like literally every day. Is it like cheating? Am I micro cheating?
I think it's micro.
Holy fuck.
Fucking cheater.
I know. This episode has me rethinking my entire fucking life.
Okay, let's see another scenario. Purposely omitting you have a significant other to another person you may find attractive.
No, I don't think that's micro cheating.
No,
because you're telling them, right? So you're kind of openly saying.
No, omitting it, not telling them.
Omitting. Oh, I thought you said omitting. Omitting. Oh, yeah. I think that's definitely cheating for sure.
I mean, so you walk into work and this new guy, they introduce him and you're like, damn, he's fine. So you guys are talking and you just never mention that you have a boyfriend. Not like you're trying to fuck.
Okay.
Purposely though, but you're doing it on the pretenses that they find as fuck.
Yeah.
It's your conscience that makes you a micro cheater.
I think that's micro cheating.
It's that thought in the back of your head. Yes, for sure. So having inside jokes with someone that you're semi-attracted to.
Yes. Because
I wish a bitch
would. Right. I wish a bitch would.
Walk around here with it.
Would. Be like, oh, that's that little inside joke. I like the joke. I like to laugh. Kiki.
I want to laugh.
Right.
Because I don't find anything funny with that shit.
Me either.
I'm going to punch you in the face. That's my inside joke.
Yeah,
Kiki, you lost a tooth.
No.
I'm so violent.
You are. You're taking me back.
Like, the fuck?
I do, because I just got mad. Like,
I got really mad too. I was like, Wax has a bunch of girlfriends, like women that are always around. No one has disrespected me or done anything crazy, but I could just imagine, like, if I go to the radio station, someone like is like, "Oh, we have an inside joke." I would, my head would do like those. My head would do a full fucking 360. But what? Inside where?
Yeah.
Inside of what?
Fuck that.
No, don't play with me.
Not.
Don't play with me. So we're going to take a quick break and paste a quick bill. But when we do, I do want to ask you, you watched Insecure?
No, I haven't watched this season, but I know I haven't.
It's okay. So have you watched are you into any shows?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, right now I'm super into this one show. It's on HBO as well. And I saw it and it's called I May Destroy You. Have you heard of it?
No, but it sounds dope.
So HBO has a new series called I May Destroy You. They say it's a fearless, frank, and provocative show written by and starring BAFTA. She's an award winner, Michaela Coel. Have you heard of her?
Yes.
Oh, she's such a good actress.
Yes, I like her.
I love her. So right now on HBO, Atlantic calls it a brilliant, explosive consideration of modern sexual mores. The series is centered around Cole's character. Her name is Arabella. It's a carefree Londoner, so they have an accent, which I fucking love, with a burgeoning writing career. Arabella's drink is spiked with a date rape drug and is forced to reassess every aspect of her life. So it's painful and sometimes comical journey of radical self-discovery. The show explores the question of sexual consent in the contemporary life and how in the new landscape of dating and relationships, we make a distinction between liberation and exploitation. Girl. The show, it's so good. I'm hooked. Like this. Okay. Yeah, you have to watch it. Like you really, really.
Okay, I'm signing up for HBO now.
Do it. What drives me crazy is that it's only 30 minutes. And I'm like, I want longer episodes. Like literally, I could sit there and watch it for 2 hours. Because one, I love their accents. The way everything is done and it goes from scene to scene and the character development. It's so good. So you can watch the new episodes of I May Destroy You on Sundays at 10:30. So Sunday nights, I'm hooked.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm signing up.
Please sign up because you can stream it. HBO Go, HBO Max, like any of them. Any HBO, I May Destroy You, and watch this damn thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into unsolicited advice. Oh, we have some anonymous questions on here.
Oh, I'm excited. I love answering people's questions.
All right, perfect. So let's get started with this. It says, I've been talking to this woman for almost a year. We've been on dates, talk every day, and just recently took a mini trip together, and I want to plan another one. When we first started talking about this little trip, I asked how she'd feel about getting tested together for STDs, and she agreed, but we never got around to getting tested. I'd love to have sex with her without the test, but my only hang up is she gets cold sores, but I really like her. Maybe even love her. What would y'all do in this situation? Meg, quick question. Is this a female or a male asking this question? Let me see, because I don't know why I want to know this. Mm-hmm. But wait, she'll let me know in a second. It's a female. Think? Okay, perfect. So it's two girls. So you went on a mini vacation and you didn't fuck. That's
I know, and you're gonna do another one,
right?
Bitch, no, we gotta fuck.
But here's the thing. So you know she got one STD,
right?
If you're seeing cold sores, at the end of the day, a cold sore is a form of herpes. And herpes is very common. Mm-hmm. So I think that it's one of those things, of course, don't get head from her if she has a cold sore. Right. Or, don't do all the stuff when the cold sore is open because you already know it's there. But that's something that I think it's 1 in 3 people have herpes. It's like a crazy number.
It's very common. Yeah. Actually, I went and got tested today. I do every 6 months. And I went and got tested today. So that's so funny that we're talking about this because I literally just talked about I got my results and, my stuff was negative. I got to wait for the chlamydia and gonorrhea. But we were talking about, the cold sores and stuff like that. And we were talking about how, like you said, 1 in 3, it's very common, but
it's very, very common.
It only spreads when it's, when it's open, when it's a cold sore. Or
right.
Right.
So the spreading is, like you said, I have the episode with Carolyn Tony. She is herpes positive and very open about her herpes and dating. Mm-hmm. And she's actually a polygamist. So that, I think that if you want to get tested, definitely get tested. If the cold sores is the only thing kind of hanging you up and you just kind of want to see it on paper,
right?
You saw it on her already. That's like, it's there. We know it's there. So are you maybe thinking that she gets something else? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But if you figure, you can get an over-the-counter test at CVS, May says. Did
really? You know that? No, I had no idea. Oh,
Me
get
neither.
That girl. Because if she's not going with you, I mean, I'm just huge into getting tested. Like, and I do it like faithfully every 6 months, like boom, boom, boom. So I'm just always huge into that. But I'm the same way. Like, I like to drag my friends and things like that too. And if she hasn't put that step forward, then either make it a date if you really want to know. Say, hey, I really we decided to go. We said we would go. So what you doing today? Like, let's just go. But the CVS thing, if you
so it's for bacterial STDs. So like example like chlamydia and other ones. But I know because even with herpes, I remember if you go and get tested for STDs at your doctor, you have to specifically ask for the herpes to be tested. If you don't ask for herpes, they will not test. Even if you say I want all STDs, they will not test for herpes.
Nope.
So you have to specifically ask for herpes.
But I also heard that that if you have a breakout, like it only come back positive. I don't know if it's true, but if it's a breakout.
No.
Is that okay?
No,
okay.
No.
That's what I was
You'll
thinking.
test positive no matter what. Yeah. Okay. So just if it's something that you're really into, make sure that you get it done. Tell her to get it done. If you want to find out other stuff right away, go to CVS and see if she has gonorrhea or chlamydia. You got a cooch. She got a cooch. Look at it before. Like, I think most people should look at their partners.
Yeah, I look at
shit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Every time I put this shit in my mouth, I take a quick.
Yeah, just do a little quick scan. You know,
look around, cool. Touch a little bit. Oh, we're good. Okay, now we can
proceed.
Plug me up. But yeah, go on it. If you feel like you might even love her,
then it needs to be done.
Yeah, get it done. And regardless of what the results are, you'll probably still be there anyway.
Right. Because I think you're already in your mind, you kind of already know something, you know, and if you're still feeling something for her, then that's a good sign. Yeah. And if she feels something for you too, I mean, you guys are going on your second trip, so I'm sure, you know, she feels something.
I on a fucking trip.
I ain't actually be taking on no trip. Shit. So I'm a little jealous, but you know,
this much.
I think you should bring it up again to her because it is bothering you, you know?
Yeah, and bring it up and say, when's your next date will be to the STD
just some slight. Yeah, just some slight. She already said she would do it.
Right. So do it. Okay, perfect. So the next question is, how do you get your man's sex drive up when medication lowers his drive? The meds are vital, so we can't give those up. What should I do? Well, damn, I think this is a doctor's question.
This is a little tough. Because, I mean, can he get it up? Because I have so many questions like, can he get it up? Can he not keep it up? Or does he just not want to have sex?
Yeah.
Can we get his dick hard and can you just fuck him? And he just lay down? So.
Sex drive. Yeah, because maybe he doesn't want to.
Right.
But he can. But I think if a man is not horny, the dick not going to go up, right?
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
But that might not be true either because I hear that men can be raped by women, and even though they don't want it, they'll still get hard.
Really?
Yeah, well, but that's not a medication thing either. That's more of a mental thing. So if it's medicine, it's not your fault. No matter what, it's not your fault. So I would just say go talk to your doctor and figure out maybe Blue Chew, a little Viagra.
Oh yeah, that might help.
Yeah,
trying to figure out his medication, so you're not mixing. Crazy.
Don't call Blue Chew.
Yeah,
not yet, doctor. Girl. You know what? I'm not giving no more advice to you. I'm not going to kill your husband. Your dad is not. He not going to die because of me.
Right?
You're going to be like, you owe me for the funeral. No, bitch. Talk to your doctor. I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Moving on. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Some toys for yourself though. Get you some toys. Did you talk about some toys on your Facebook group today?
Yes. The Lulu toy, the bomb. So just get some toys, girl.
Yeah, get some toys for sure. Mm-hmm. So the next question is, these days a lot of men will say they don't care when a woman has sex with them on the first date. But do you think it's still better to wait? Even though they say it doesn't matter, I still feel like there's some judgment.
Honestly, I think it depends on the guy. I honestly, because I had sex with my ex-husband on the first night and I got a ring. So, that didn't end well, but I got the ring. So, I really think it depends on the guy, really. Because if a guy, I've had times where I've had sex on the first date and we still vibing for months and months and months. And I've also had times where I waited to like the third date and after we had sex, he like ghosts. Or, he acts completely different. Right. Now it's one word text. Oh, I'm quote unquote busy. So I think it really honestly depends on the guy.
Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things, the chemistry between you and the person. I had sex with my ex the first night. It lasted 6 years. Didn't go well either. It's a pretty shitty relationship. But he stayed, we stayed together for 6 years. It was still, we had our good times and our bad times. With Wax, we were friends first, but the very first night that we spent together, we fucked. Right. And here we are now. Then my ex before that, we waited 3 months before we did anything. And I feel like that helped us get to know each other better. So it's totally up to you and just feel it out. And you never know where it's going to go. You could have sex on the first night and end up being in love forever. You can wait 3 months, 4 months, 6 months and be fucked.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to work out. Exactly. So I feel like at this point in time, men do judge a little bit, but if they really fuck with you and they feel you and they really like you, that first sex on the first night is not going to do anything. I know Steve Harvey does the whole like, you need to wait your 90 days. And I get why that would be so, especially if you don't know anyone at all. And I just, for me, I wouldn't want to have sex with someone that I don't know at all.
Right.
Like I just met you last night. I need a mental, emotional connection with you before my pussy gets wet. But not everybody is like that.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all.
It's wet. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. You ready? Let's get out of here.
I got a room for us.
Let's go.
Yeah, so don't stress yourself about overthinking it. Just go with the flow and see how it feels. And it's kind of Russian roulette. You can wait and it'll be good, or you can do it right then and there and it sucks. So
it's all about you, boo.
Fucking knows. And the last one is emotional cheating more of a woman thing than a man thing?
Both. Because if they feel like they're missing something too, they will definitely, men
have emotions. We have a thing where it's like men really do have feelings. They just have them so suppressed, especially men of color. Hispanic and black and brown men, man, they cannot show their feelings. They can't show their emotions. And that fucking drives me crazy, which is something that I appreciate so much about my relationship now, that he's being able to open up about how he feels. And it's like, it's new to him. It's definitely new to me to have a man, especially such a seeming strong man, like pour his heart out and tell me how he feels. And sometimes I'm an asshole. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But then I'm like, I got to check myself because it's because of us sometimes that they suppress their feelings. So I think that men will definitely emotionally cheat. Like if I'm not there for him and his feelings, he finna find a bitch that's going to talk to him.
Absolutely. My ex-husband did. He told me he did. Like, he's like, because I just can't, like, you make me feel less of a man or you make me do this. And I'm like, okay, maybe you're right. So he found someone that he could text all night, that she just strokes, stroke his little ego and tell him, you're doing a great job. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're doing an awful job, actually, because I live with your ass. She don't know your ass, so.
But that definitely is a thing because side chicks or side niggas or whatever, they don't get to spend with you all this time. So they don't know all the little annoying things that you do. Or how you're not there. When you're just a part-timer, it's cool, cute. It's cute.
Yeah. You're doing amazing. You're an amazing man. No, the fuck you're not. Pay these bills. What the fuck? So I think they definitely microcheat emotionally.
I feel you. Yeah, you're right. Man, that's a unisex thing.
I think so.
I think we put it more on women, but for sure both. All right, so we're going to move on to my favorite segment of the show and the last segment, and that is my shit talk. And it's my specialty since I was born. Okay. Talk a little shit. Well, basically, I want to talk a little bit about dog grooming today because it's kind of hilarious. And I talked about it on live, and I said I would tell him here. So my dog hasn't been bathed in I don't know how long. I got a dirty-ass dog. This dog has been rolling around in dirt. She is dirty as hell, and Wax won't fucking bathe her. And I refuse to bathe her. I don't even like the dog. It's Ayana's dog. She's here. Wax won't let me get rid of her. He's like, well, it's our protection. She lets us know when people is here. And I get it, whatever. Luna got to be around here. But Luna be leaving to the white people all the time. She stay running away.
Oh, Luna's back.
Oh, yeah, Luna's back. Luna always comes back. These white folks bring her back every single time, girl. So today, I was like, all right, that's it. We're going to call and get a dog groomer to come. Mm-hmm. We called the dog groomer and I was like, hi, how are you? So I wanted to inquire some information about your mobile dog grooming. How are you? She's like, oh, absolutely. What kind of dog do you have? I was like, well, it's a pit bull. And I think I'm going to change her, like what she is. I'm going to say she's like a American bulldog or something.
Right.
So I'm like, I have a pit bull. How much does she weigh? I'm like, about 75 pounds, roughly. Big bitch. She's like, okay. She's like, absolutely. We'll come to you. It's fully mobile. We'll pick her up at the door and bring her to the mobile shit they got. We'll clip her nails. We'll do a special shampoo. And she's just talking all this shit, which really, she ain't saying shit that you're going to get her at the door and give her a fucking bath.
Right.
Like, all right.
Just do it.
And she's like, all of this is great. We'll bring her right back to your door for $90.
Yeah, it's expensive as fuck.
For what? I said 90 or 19? She said $90. And I was like, okay, well, let me talk to my boyfriend. I'll call you back.
Yeah, sorry, I got to run this by the hubby. Call you right back.
I hung up. I didn't even wait for her to say goodbye. Well, I looked at him and I said, you got me fucked up. Take your ass outside and bathe this dog. I bought you everything. And the crazy thing about it is like what I'm seeing, some people pay this for their dogs, but a bath for her bitch has to go right back outside and roll in the dirt.
Yep.
You got me fucked up.
Yep. And they do. They pay for it. My friend, she pays like $120.
Excuse me?
For her dog. And she has a teacup Yorkie.
No.
It's just this big.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
I'm like, I pay $40 and that's for them to just cut that shit so he can see. I'm like, I'm not paying over $40. And I feel like $40 is a little too much. PetSmart was like, what's $5 extra because they brought him on the weekends. Bitch, we'll be back Monday. The fuck?
I'll see you on Monday.
I come home. Bye.
So I thought about going to PetSmart. I think if it was $45-$50, I would have been like, all right, 90 is too close to 100, and then you're gonna give them $100, and then you got to tip or whatever.
Yeah, you got to.
So are you really gonna ask for $5 back?
You don't tip at PetSmart. I mean, you got to go to the counter. So
you're supposed to tip at PetSmart.
They just do the sking, and I was like, okay, all right, bye. They were like, bye. I didn't know I was supposed to.
You're dead. I used to take my poodles to PetSmart. You're supposed to tip them.
I'm gonna get. Damn, I owe her extra $5. I feel bad now. She was nice.
I might check PetSmart out because I just don't feel like bathing the fucking
No, $90 is a lot. Yeah.
Which one of my patrons trying to call PETA? Bitch, I'm blocking you. Don't call PETA on me. Fuck this. No, it was too much money. And then the way she was talking, it was so funny because she's like, yeah, we'll clean her ears, use the special dog shampoo. I mean, specialty shampoo. Yeah, bitch, it's not herbal essence. It's dog shampoo. Is that what this fucking specialty is?
Right.
Like, we'll condition with the hydro water. You mean like a hard hose? Whoa, hydro fucking water. Like, get the fuck out of here.
It is a lot. And people do pay that money. Like, it's crazy. Like, pets are expensive. I should have pushed out a child because... This is ridiculous.
My friend Carla sent me today because she loves free shit. This girl, I don't know how.
Oh, I love free shit.
So she sent me on Saturday. I'll send you the thing here in Orlando somewhere. Let me see right here. Free dog and cat food Saturday the 27th at Barnett Park by appointment. So I'll send it to you. Let me go make my appointment. Yeah, but then this white bitch is bougie as fuck too. Okay, she can't have no chicken and she has to have grain-free food. So
yeah, he's bougie too. He's all salmon. Girl,
yes, salmon is expensive.
It is, and his ass, and he's only 10 pounds. Like his ass, like I literally, my work schedule changed for 2 days at 2 night meetings, and I had to leave him home by himself. And he's been with me home since he was 8 weeks.
Aww.
This little motherfucker got quote unquote depressed. So he stopped eating for 2 days. I was like, damn, like what did he eat? Maybe like he didn't want to go outside. He was really depressed.
Like clinically depressed. All day.
Clinically depressed. So I think maybe he ate something. I spent $600 for him to do x-rays, blood tests. They were like, no, everything's perfect.
I would have punched him. I would have kicked him.
I was so pissed. And then my schedule went back to quote unquote normal. And he's like, hey girl, what's up? Like,
no.
I'm like, oh, don't fucking talk to me.
Now I'm gonna give you $600 worth of fucking like pain.
Yes, like $600. I could have took you to daycare, which I did enroll him in daycare. So, but that's cheaper than $600.
Wait, how much is daycare? That's white people.
It was only, I know it's some white people shit. It's downtown Orlando. It's only $15 a day.
15?
Yeah. And you can pick them all day. Like you can drop them off at 8:00 in the morning and don't have to pick them up to 6:45.
Oh my God, I should drop Luna off for a play day in there.
Yes. And they have they put them with the people their size, so he can be organized. Because we work from home all day and I feel bad.
I don't do shit with her. I don't even like her like that. But $15 is not bad. Oh, send me the info. I might go.
Gotcha, you should.
Yeah, perfect. There I go. So anything has happened? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Has anything happened to you recently that you want to talk some shit about that pissed you off?
Not recently.
I'm pissed off about wearing a mask.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that it's so, yes, actually, some shit is pissing me off. So the whole COVID shit, because I'm trying to do an event at the end of the year. But like every event place, they're trying to charge me more because of COVID. I got to have extra room. So instead of one ballroom, I need to pay for 2 fucking ballrooms now so we can social distance. This COVID shit is not my problem. So I don't need to know what, and y'all not selling the rooms anyway because nobody's having a fucking event but my crazy ass. So and I have to pay more for bartenders. Yes. Oh. They said $1.20 per person extra for COVID fee. I said, what the fuck is this COVID fee? I'm like, no.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We're having our retreat in September, so fingers crossed everything will still be fine. It's 15 of us. We're taking temperature. We're going to be, amongst ourselves in a house. So hopefully that'll all, it's a concise group of us. I think most of them are in here right now. So hopefully that'll go fine. And it's I'm not
in a house.
Yeah, I'm not upset about. So it's me. I don't want to wear the mask. It annoys me, but I get why we should. And if I can prevent spreading to more people, and if it's getting worse, I barely go out anyways. So I still have not gone downtown. Did you know downtown open, bitch?
Yeah, I was down there.
Okay. I'm glad we're doing this on Zoom. See, I almost invited you over to do this live. I'm so glad we're doing this
I know.
Not inviting you over.
As fuck.
Yeah, but I be seeing people out there downtown that have kids, bro.
Yeah, no, I do be seeing a lot of kids down there.
I'm saying women that have kids. So you're out there hanging out and coming and bringing this shit back to your fucking kids.
Yeah, no.
That's fucked up.
No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But I just, knowing that all of this is open and it's just getting better, I'm like, I know we want to get out of the house. But I think just go to the beach. I think the beach is probably a better place to go. Or, I don't know if whatever state park might be open, just go to an open area. This whole clubbing right now.
Yeah. See, I don't do clubs, period. So when it comes to clubbing and stuff downtown, nah, I'm not going in that. I'll go walk downtown. But and see y'all, but I'm not going in no bar, no packed club. That's crazy to me.
The one thing I do miss is brunch. I really miss brunch.
Oh yeah, brunches are cool. I go and work and eat lunch, but it's social distance. They have the tables and they check your temperature when you go in there, which is
right. That's dope. But I really do miss. I miss the brunch days with the DJ and hanging out.
I've never did a brunch like that.
No,
I've never went to a brunch.
So fucking dope. And the best ones, I'll definitely say it was in New York. Mm-hmm. Every time I went to a brunch in New York, that shit was like a fucking club. It's you're having the food, they give you a bottle. And here, I love Santiago's. The brunch there is amazing. They don't have a DJ though. But have I done one with a DJ here? Probably not. But they're fun. They're definitely fun.
That's on my.
So we're gonna doing brunch for the retreat. So ladies, get ready because we're gonna have a lit ass brunch on Sunday. You know what? I might even get us a fucking DJ. Nah, fuck that shit. I'll get a playlist.
Yeah. Playlist works.
The playlist works.
Playlist works.
So we're gonna do brunch.
I'll bring you my speaker. Y'all be all right.
I know, right? Oh no, we'll have a surround sound. Sound. Make it.
I forgot. Yeah, you're staying in the fancies.
We're gonna be in the fancy
with the fancies. I have my bitches in the hood. Bring your Beats peel, okay? Shauna got it.
Who got JBL?
Right,
Or the Walmart one.
Right. Anything will work.
You're stupid. Anyways, thank you so much for everyone that has listened to the episode and tuned in today. Thank you so much for everyone that has showed up here live. I hope you had an amazing time. I'm not looking at the chat just now because y'all know I got ADD. So if I look at what y'all saying, it'll be a really bad idea. But hopefully you enjoyed us and this. So for Patreon, if you are become a part of Patreon, I'm going to do this more often every single month where you can join a recording live and you guys can just all interact with each other. Don't forget to leave a rate and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts. It takes you about 60 seconds. It helps the show tremendously. So if you haven't yet, go straight over to Apple Podcasts, leave a review, and I might just read your review next on the show. Book Club in July, I will be announcing the book within the next week. Also, this Saturday, we will be having game night. So we had game night about 2 months ago. So we'll be doing trivia and we'll also be playing rhyme antics. And we tried it during our virtual pajama party. So it's like you do these rhymes and like rapping back and forth with a word. Fucking hilarious.
That's cute.
So we'll be doing trivia and we'll be doing rhyme antics. And then Krysta has a podcast, like The Feminine Truth, like I told you guys about. So make sure you guys check that out. And anything that you have going on in social media, like how can they find you, girl? Because I know they be loving you on the podcast.
Ooh, yes. Well, yes, my podcast is The Feminine Truth. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. It's The Feminine Truth on Instagram, or Krysta, KRYSTA.Monet, MONET. And we have a Facebook community, which is lit as fuck. Lit as fuck and open as shit. So, but it's a private Facebook group. So come join us, talk your shit, get advice. And the Facebook group is called, of course, The Feminine Truth. So find us and join. And thank you so much, Krysta.
If you have Facebook, literally, she opened up a Facebook group and she had like 1 million people within like 5 hours.
Girl,
I was
real.
Like, what the fuck?
I woke up and like, what the fuck? I'm still like, what the fuck?
Where'd they come from?
Girl, it's 7,000 females in there.
I know. And they're only women, right?
All women. And it's only a month. It's only been a month since we started this. So
that's amazing.
I'm excited. It's always something literally going on, and it's a dream. It was always a dream of mine to create a safe space for women to talk about the shit that we do, like dating, sex, relationships that we don't feel comfortable talking about with either other women, that we know every day, or just, out in the open. So it gives everybody a chance to be themselves, which I like.
For sure. So it's definitely, and they have all kinds of rules. So you can't go in there and be telling other people their business, because you get kicked the fuck out.
Kick the fuck out and block quick. Snitch on them, y'all. Snitch on them.
Right. So The Feminine Truth everywhere. Make sure you guys go join that Facebook group as well. Let them know, like, hey, I found you on here.
Yes.
And follow her on Instagram as well. Now we're going to go ahead and head out of here. If you want to join for the book club, for the Patreon game night, or to be able to join live during these recordings, that is www.patreon.com/shit I'm 30. It will also be linked in the description of this episode. And I will see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, so I do want to leave you with a snippet of the latest bonus episode, an exclusive episode on Patreon. If you want to listen to the full episode, go to Patreon, patreon.com/shit I'm 30. I had a recording with Shayna. She is a 30-year-old widow, and our episode it's one that's deep. So it's exclusively on Patreon. Here is a 5-minute clip to it. And if you want to, get more and the rest of all the exclusive episodes and things that we have on Patreon, join today and enjoy.
So she calls me and she can't even breathe. I'm at work, minding my business, and she can't even breathe. And she calls me and she says there's been an accident. Honestly, I remember her telling me there's been an accident. I remember hearing he's being flown to the hospital, and I remember her telling me the hospital name. That's legit all I remember. I grab all my shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I grab all my shit up and I go.
Drove.
On the way to I drove to the hospital. Now, in my head, I can't even think, because something's wrong. I know something's wrong because he's being flown to the hospital. This is not normal. He's being flown to the hospital, but that's all I know. And I know the last time I spoke to him, he was in his truck with his partner, his partner in his business. They were on their way in his truck. So I find the partner's number. I call him and I'm like, what is going on? I just got off the phone with him. What is happening? He's like, Shayna, just come to the hospital. Just come to the hospital. I'm like, all right. I'm so nervous to the point where they have like 2 hospitals down here that sound the same. North Broward and Broward General or some shit like that. Like they both sound the same. I'm like heading to the wrong place in my confusion. Oh, no. Yeah, it was a hot mess. But I finally get there. When I get there, the partner's there. He had a cousin that was visiting from Trinidad. That's also there as well. And his mom's there. Everyone's crying. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. They're like, we just got him in there. The protocol is all the doctors, like all the different types of doctors, I guess, when trauma comes in, they basically put all the doctors in the room, run all the tests, and then if, the leg doctor, the breathing, whoever, everyone's on deck. So they're all waiting on me because I'm the wife and I have to make the decisions. And then, they basically put you in a room and they tell you, just wait for the doctors to come. When the doctors come in, the first doctor I see that comes to talk to me is neurology. So now I start crying. I'm panicking because I know that's the brain.
Right.
I'm panicking. This is where I'm starting to realize, like, this shit is real. Like, he is seriously hurt. This is not a broken leg. This is not nothing. Right. Like, his neurology is coming to talk to me right now. Like, shit's fucked up. So he comes in, he tells me, yes, something's wrong with his brain. He's about to go do surgery to release air off pressure of it or whatever. Yeah, pressure. And he tells me what he's gonna do and he leaves. And that's when my panic starts.
Are you able to comprehend what people are telling you? Because I feel like that probably seems just like fast and a lot, and maybe like someone is talking to you outside of your body.
Oh, there was much more being said to me, but I'm just telling you what the hell came through during my panic. Because like there's like a whole bunch of things happening that I don't even know. Like to this day, my friends, when they come to the hospital, like the next day, and my friends are like telling me, even now, like we'll have a conversation and she's like, oh, this happened in the hospital. I'm like, oh, for real? Like it was almost like I was out of my body.
You don't remember?
It was the strangest experience because I could not. All I kept saying was, I just went to work. I just went to work. Like, how the fuck are we here right now? And I just went to work.
You're in survival mode a little bit.
Yeah. So, my first thought process was, we got to get Anasia because she's in school waiting on her dad to pick her up at 4:30. She's in school. So his partner goes, gets her. And all I know is I'm in the hospital for hours waiting on the surgeon to get out. The surgeon comes out. The surgeon says, basically, my husband barely made it through surgery and it's up to him what happens. He has a broken leg as well, but basically fuck the leg right now. Right. We want the brain, the swelling to go down and all this good shit. So, yeah, overnight, his mom and we sleep, we pray, we cry. We're just like going through it.
Where are you